Every team, every topic, everywhere. This is Believe.
Welcome to Short Shifts with Jehu and Toph. Toph has no idea. We got 10 minutes on the clock. We're starting at 10:20. Mental note. For all the Hockey Think Tank community peeps watching live, what's up? Good to see you. How are you? How are you, Bob?
How are you, Bob?
How are you, Bob? What is that from?
I'll get it.
How are you, Bob? Okay, anyways. Toph has no idea what I'm going to ask.
Oh, I know what it is. It's from Saturday Night Live.
Oh.
The Bears football people.
Bears. How are you?
How are you, Bob?
Polish sausage. Anyways, Toph has no idea what I'm going to ask. When you got out of pro hockey, you became a college hockey coach, right? That's one job you've had in hockey. You've been a youth hockey coach. You've been a hockey director. You've run a hockey blog, like for yourself. You're blogging. You've got a website. You've got a business where you speak to teams. You do team building. You've done a ton of different things in the hockey world, and you make a living. I truly believe the right way for the right reasons and things like that. Obviously, built this podcast, all these different things you've done. For other people out there, coaches who are all in on like hockey development or want to make hockey their job, and it's not player. How have you been able to do that? Why have you been able to do that? What advice do you have for them? Should they do Twitter? Should they do Instagram? Should they, what do you think? What are the ways that people can make a job out of hockey that are just like us and obsessed with hockey?
That's a really interesting question. And that's actually a question that I get a lot, particularly from like younger people who want to get into the game. I think that's a phenomenal question. I think number one is hockey is, or anything in life, is all about relationships. It's all about relationships. And so the more you put yourself out there to get to know people within the game, the more people you're going to get to know. Because at the end of the day, like, a lot of people don't hire people they don't know. And if they do hire somebody that they don't know, it comes with a shitload of references. Like they're calling a million different people. So like if you can get really good people in the game to trust you with what you do, that is a big, big deal if you want to get jobs in this game. So never be afraid to like reach out. So the other thing is like, and Danny Muse gave this advice to somebody, I can't remember who it was, but like if you want to become a coach or be a part of this game, like for a living, be prepared to not make money for like 5 years. Like you're going to have to be a volunteer or, part-time or whatever, like to be able to do that. Because at the end of the day, like junior hockey teams don't have huge budgets. Like college hockey has, restrictions on the amount of people that they can hire. So like be prepared to like, maybe not make money for a little bit, which could be a problem if you got kids or whatever it may be. But it's a sport where you got to work your way up. You got to work your way up. And so I tell like younger guys all the time, like, again, this is another thing, reach out to as many people as you can. Like cold email, let's say, hey, I'm really, this is my name. And like, I'm really passionate about scouting. I'm really passionate about coaching. Like, do you have any opportunities? Can I come help you work a camp? Like, do you have a tryout camp that you do that you need some volunteer help with? Like, just get your foot in the door and then add value to people. So like, what are some ways that you can do that? Number one, like I said, volunteer for something. Go help somebody run a summer camp. Help somebody run a tryout and just be awesome at it. So that's one thing that you can do. Number two, like the Hockey Think Tank kind of like became what it became, but it started as me just posting stuff on Twitter, like little ins and outs of the game, which I didn't really think of anything at the time. I was just like, I'm just going to do this and maybe people will, get some value out of it. And here we are. A business working with tons of youth organizations all over North America. So like social media is a place where you can provide a lot of value to people and it costs you nothing to do it. It's free. It's like free marketing for yourself, free advertising for yourself to like see your knowledge of the game and the way that you see it. And I know that there's like some people on like analytics staffs, who had these like analytics blogs that like, got hired based on the work that they put out on social media,
Wow,
and people
that's
have become
wild.
speakers at conferences or whatever, just from like different stuff that they've put out there. So like, again, add value to people. Whether it's in person, whether it's via social media, whether like do a study on something in the NHL. Like watch, I don't know, whoever the top power play is right now, watch their power play and break the freaking thing down and then write about it, or send a bunch of coaches an email about it or create a blog, like those are things that can add value to people and can show your worth. And so that's another way to kind of get your name out there. Now, what you put out there has to be like good, so like actually put a lot of work in and a lot of thought into the stuff that you do. But that's another way to kind of get your name out there. But like at the end of the day, like get your name out there, add value, volunteer for stuff, like, and contact as many people. Like, what's the worst thing somebody can do? Just say no. Oh, well, but you never know. Like maybe somebody is looking they need cheap labor for something that they're doing. Then you go in, you kill it, and you make a relationship. Then that person recommends you to somebody else. You go in, you kill it, then you form another relationship. Then that person trusts you. Now another like it's kind of like a butterfly effect where you just continue to add value to people and go from there. Yeah, so that was kind of a lot. I feel like I went all over the place, but hopefully that was
No, it was awesome. Three of my biggest takeaways from what you just said were volunteer, provide value, be awesome. Like like do that stuff, guys. If this is what you really want, and you can replace the word hockey with anything, but like we're talking specifically about hockey here, like volunteer, prove why an organization should hire you, prove why they should pay you a salary to do this or that, prove your worth. And you're probably not going to do that on day one. You're going to have to show up over and over and over, providing value every single day, because there's only so many jobs in hockey, right? Like there's only so many that are paying a living wage. Now you can create other ways, but there's all different ways that you could attack this puzzle piece here if you really want to make a living in hockey, because that's your biggest passion. And I think Toph hit on something with social media. It's free. It's a very easy way to provide value to gain trust. Obviously, you have to be providing value. So like you've got to have something to bring to the table that people want to learn or consume or whatever it may be. But I look at social media as earning trust because I'm teaching people stuff for free every single day. So like if I put out an online training program and I believe it can help so many hockey players for super cheap, like because I've put out free value for 6 straight years, people trust me now. So now they're more likely to try it and get amazing results. Obviously, I'm great at what I do. And that is able to happen because I put out free value for 6 years before that. So like, don't be afraid to use social media.
I love it. I think another thing I would say too is how do I say this? Don't prop yourself up by putting other people down. You know what I mean? Like there are people that I no longer follow on social media because they want to be the expert in the room. Like they want to be known as the expert rather than providing value. Like we said, like I feel like a lot of my growth in the social media game, if that's what you want to call it, has been just like providing very simple explanations to things that will make people better. Like don't be the person that like posts so people will think you're an expert. Like people who are experts will think you're an idiot. Like at the end of the day. And if you're like putting people down or be like, you're an idiot for saying that, or like, just being an a-hole, whatever. Like people don't appreciate that.
Yeah.
People don't appreciate that. So like, don't try to and that like in pro hockey and like, there are people like that are kind of like, playing the political game and like,
it's for the birds.
in youth hockey, that happens a lot too, like a lot. So, but but like that's not how you, again, people have to trust you. Like if they're going to hire you, they got to trust you. So and I feel like that for me anyway, and I know a lot of other people, like the biggest way to get somebody to not trust you is to like put people down and talk ill of people.
So true. So true. Show up, provide value. If you need to volunteer up front. Done that. Still do that all the time. I know Toph does too.
Yeah.
Hopefully this helped you guys who are interested in this.
Great question.
Toph and I get this question a lot. So
yeah, great question. Thanks.
Share the show, baby.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.